Hello, my name is Eric Harris, and I got a feature for you that I want to explain how it's useful. You can look at the title, you probably guessed it. Wow, an app? You can do an app in less than 3 minutes? Yes, Nintex mobile apps, Nintex App Studio, the way that you actually create your apps is super simple, super easy, and in less than 3 minutes, you can actually deploy an app for your organization that will not only give your field the ability to access specific forms in the field, online, offline capture, super amazing. The ability to actually enter data and save it as draft, to be able to complete it so you're getting better, richer input from the field, from those that are using the application, using the forms to submit data. Also, you're able to send out content to the user so that they don't necessarily have to be online to do it. They don't have to actually have access to the internet to be able to read the information, whether it's a PDF, a sales deck, it could be a presentation of some sort, it could be a video, motivational music, as in what Terry, one of our TEs here, posted in a blog recently. Information and content relevant to their work can be taken with them on the go, whether it's an iPhone, Android, a Windows phone, even a tablet. We have that information, and I want to share with you how do we build an app with Nintex App Studio. In 3 minutes or less, we can get your app up and running, and that way gives you a secure way to give information to those in the field to help them do their job easier, faster, and better. Who wouldn't want that? Welcome to this week's Feature Friday. Look forward to sharing with you more about App Studio. All right, so we're talking App Studio here, and as you can see on the screen, I have App Studio loaded, and I'll actually blow this up so that you can see it. But the idea of it is that you can go in and you can actually create some general information about your application. What is it? What is it used for? What's the URL schema? So that if you want to reference it, etc., inside of a tablet or a mobile device, you can do that, and or just simply download the platform application that you actually want to use for the build. So that's the first thing. We set that up really quickly. And on the right side of it, when you're looking at it and you're doing all this work, you can actually preview what this application would look like and what the content can look like inside of the app as well. Again, we're making it super easy for you to do your job. The second thing that we want to do is the connections. You want to set a connection to your Nintex environment, whether it be SharePoint on premises, SharePoint in Office 365, or Nintex Workflow Cloud. We can connect to our forms and our tasking there to be able to interact with the user when they're away from the computer, when they're away from internet, even with our offline capture, and or giving them the ability with forms to save the form down as a draft and come back into it and update it later. This is a really good feature and something that we see a lot of people using App Studio for when they're trying to submit information and they may or may not be in a place where they have internet or Wi-Fi access. So there's something to consider there. The next thing we do is theming, and theming simply just lets you theme style the app, and that gives you the ability to keep a look and feel, something that's very unique. You can upload different icons for it, etc., but it gives you that look and feel so that you can actually custom tailor the look of this app and help your users know this is the app you use for this particular instance, or this is the one that's set up for your organization. And then finally, content. Content is a lot. It gives us the ability here to add more data, more content, information into the application so that when the users access and get, say you want to add a presentation or a sales deck, or you want to add pricing information, the PDF for that, or even in Excel, you can also embed information around HTML, so you can iframe different pages in and things like that. Bring that information into the application so that it's, again, helping the user to do more where they are when they're doing it right in front of the customer. They don't have to go searching, they don't have to go logging into different systems and intranets. You can actually provide that information right there within the application. Once you're finished with that, you can save and build, again, choosing your platforms, whether it be iOS, Android, or Windows, choosing the platform, and then also sending that out to build. You can manage your distribution list in there, also your licenses and your builds. Really great features all inside of App Studio, and again, in less than 3 minutes, you can actually configure all this information. The content may take you a little bit longer, but you can actually configure this information and deploy your app and have it ready to go, sent to your distribution list. All you do is get an email, you download that APK file and install onto your device. You log into it, authenticate, create a PIN or a profile, and then you're on to the races using an app inside of Nintex to actually do more, connect with your forms, connect with the content, submitting data back to your environments to kick off those processes in an automated fashion, and then you're doing it all from your mobile phone. All right, so as you can see, App Studio is really easy to use, and like I said, in less than 3 minutes, or right at the 3-minute mark, we were able to create and configure an application that can be deployed. Whether it's Android, iOS, or the Windows platforms, we can build an application and deploy it out there for both mobile phones and for tablets to leverage as well. And this, again, is another way to just continue to enhance the user experience for your users as they work with Nintex. But thanks again for watching this week's Feature Friday. Really excited. And hey, stay tuned. I got a little secret. It's like the credits right afterwards. I got some information for you that I want you to check out. So stay tuned. But again, thanks again for watching this week's Feature Friday. Do more with Nintex. And again, take some time out of your day to help someone do something as well. Have a good one. All right, so here's a special challenge for anyone that's gotten to the end of the video. Thanks for staying a little bit longer to watch this. I want you to build an app. I want you to challenge yourself to build an application to automate one thing, take one form or one task, one process within your organization, build an app using App Studio and automate it. And if you run into any challenges, email or write a comment below, let me know, and I will personally do my best to help you out. And I say do my best because I can't service 1,000 people, but I want you to build an app. Take 3-5 minutes, the time it takes you to get up, run to the bathroom, go grab a cup of coffee, come back and do something. Take that time and log into App Studio and try to build an app. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get familiar with what the App Studio even offers. And you never know, it might be something that unlocks the door for a new opportunity, a new process to be automated. Less work gives you more time to do more other things. And if you can capture more data, if you can give your users the ability to do that offline, and if you can add content so they're not emailing you questions about, hey, where's the latest sales deck? Or what was that field information that we needed to send to this customer? If you can have that right there for them in the app, I guarantee you that's less frustration on their behalf, but also less frustration on yours saying, I thought I told you this already. It's right there in the app. So because it's right there in the app, it helps you users to understand and see that information and to be able to act upon it with the right forms, collecting the same data and information that is necessary. So take a moment, build the app. That's my call to action to you. Stay here to watch the rest of this. I really appreciate it. Thanks again. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to Feature Fridays so that we can actually do more hanging out together, learning about Nintex, the different features that are available, and how you can actually build more and automate more with Nintex today. Thanks again.